Controversial Chris. It's time for Controversial Chris. And he's joined by his friend Rich as well. Thoughts on the game, boys?
It was only Everton, but
They weren't great, were they?
no, but then nor were we. But win's a win, and we can hopefully go forward now and take something to Wolves. Bit of confidence, maybe.
Yeah. Standout performers today for you, Rich. Anyone stand out?
Ramsdale? Without Ramsdale today, we would have lost the game. Armstrong, eventually, when our useless manager realised, put him in the middle, we might get a goal. He done that, we scored. But other than that, it's just rubbish.
I thought he was going to take Armstrong off. You talk about Armstrong. I thought at one stage he might have taken him off because he looked like he was tiring, but he did leave more credit to him. He left him on.
I think, but I think with who we had on the bench, we didn't really have an Armstrong type player on the bench to replace him with. But again, you could argue that the subs are a bit weird. Left back for a left, or bringing Chiguire on for Manning was a bit strange.
We saw Paul late, didn't we? Really, and at that stage it's 0-0.
Too late again. What's the point of bringing him on when there's minutes to go? I mean, we won, and great, but it counts for nothing if we go to Wolves next week and get beaten, and then we've got Liverpool at home.
Yeah,
so
it's a good point, and next week's massive, isn't it? Because the run of fixtures after the international break are so hard, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, look at it. Every game in the Premier League's hard, and we've made hard work of a few games where I think we could have got points. We haven't. We've blown it through negativity and just poor defending, switching off, not concentrating, and that's been the story of our season.
It surprised me today a lot, Chris. We give the ball away a lot. We were very tentative, quite nervy in that first half, weren't we?
There's no flow to our play, is there? And the amount of times that we were really lucky to get away with fouls that maybe weren't when we're pissing around with it at the back, and we got to try and get out of our game a little bit, because we'll end up giving more goals away, and we were lucky not to give one away today with doing that again. But let's try and push on now. I'm still not convinced by Russell Martin, and I think again maybe he might have reset his clock a little bit. But I can't. If it was 6 wins in 10, then brilliant. But 1 win in 10, we need to keep a little bit of perspective on it, really.
Yeah, he's right, isn't he? With what Chris has said there.
Definitely. I think Martin, really, he got us to the Premier League, and he shouldn't have been there from the start of the season. We should have done like when we got up to the Premier League all them years ago, when it was the manager we got rid of. Atkins, and brought in Pochettino. We should have gone for something like that for this phase.
Yeah.
I don't believe that our players haven't got the quality to stay up. I believe it's the management that will take us down.
Yeah, that's the way we play football.
Yeah, our style of play, because again, when Everton played, they tore us apart at times. Only a couple of times today, but they got through us very easily. But in the same light, we got through them very easily when we eventually decided to pass the ball forwards for once. So I'm not going to be jumping up and down and doing cartwheels up the high street tonight, because it's 1 win in 10. But we've got to go to Wolves now. We've got to win.
Yeah, the owner, Dragon Solak, was here today. Do you think he'd be happy with what he's seen?
I hope that Russell Martin's in his office now being given his P45, because the irony of that we actually get a win and then he sacks him would delight me personally. But
it happened before with Nigel Atkins. He got a draw, didn't he, at Chelsea, Atkins, and he got sacked 2 days later, didn't he?
Yeah,
that had already been in the planning though.
Cortese was ruthless, and I don't think Dragon's ruthless. So, but we'll see. Look, it's good. We can go home tonight a little bit happier that we've actually got something today.
They're not going to be ruthless, because they've given him a 5-year deal, and they said they're sticking with him. So the way things are going, I think he'll probably be here all season.